Yeah, thank you for an inspiring debate. I will take you back to Africa, where you will be more relaxed to talk about. You know, Africans, like any other parts of the world, like Daniel said, we're looking up to America as a model for democracy. But over the last decade, that we see more African leaders going to China than coming to America. Does that say that American democracy has lost its luster in Africa? That's one question. And another quick question that I would like to ask you is, in the Horn of Africa, a volatile region, there is a little country, unrecognized, which is a model for democracy in that area. And I think you know what I'm talking about, because IRA is present there. So can you just comment about that also? Thank you very much.
Do you want to take the China now?
I can start with the China one. I think what China offers is a lot of money. So folks, and they're investing a lot in Africa. And they have been there, you know, in increasing numbers, increasing amount of commerce and investment for some time now. In a way that the United States and the West, well, I wouldn't say the West, the EU has been involved, but the West has been less engaged there. I think if China's willing to offer resources to build up the infrastructure, to invest, to buy up oil and other resources, then yes, I think these countries will run to Beijing and see what kind of deals they can make that are in their interest. The question, though, comes if these deals are somehow opaque or corrupt, if the deals that are made are also, put these countries into a huge debt trap, which we're seeing much more of in Africa and elsewhere through their Belt and Road Initiative, and then saddling these countries with enormous burdens that they can't repay, and it's repaid in sovereignty, in essence. And you're seeing that in various places. Here's an example of sovereignty being traded for engagement. So I think countries need to be careful on that, but I don't think we should be concerned about countries going to China. I think we need to be competing on that marketplace of ideas. And in the way we do work, we can provide an alternative to infrastructure development that is more transparent and more in the interest of these countries. Then we should be doing that rather than complaining if countries are rushing to China. I don't know that it's necessarily anti-democratic for them to go to China. Many of them are already not very democratic, those who go to China. Those who are more democratic, we'll see how much of an influence China's engagement of them has. And that's something, frankly, I think we need to be focused much more on, because China is doing more on the ideational side, ideological side, and competing with democracy on pushing a strongman model that is very pernicious and very dangerous for this moment.
And the country you were talking about is Somaliland. Yeah, where voters voted, this is most extraordinary, voters voted using biometrics to, I show up with my Virginia driver's license, but Somaliland citizens are more advanced, and it's great. In a new democracy, people really care about first-time freedoms, like casting a free ballot and having it counted fairly, and it's very inspiring to see.